Another day of fixing broken brains in this clown show I call a career. Yesterday, I had a cactus try to unionize my furniture. It claimed the office lamp was giving it judgmental light. I had to issue a cease and desist letter to a succulent. Oh, I should have been a barista. At least coffee doesn't demand foam-lined therapy gloves. Anyway, who's today's bipedal breakdown?
Aha! I need help. I think I'm emotionally stuck between tadpole and tax bracket. My legs showed up. My purpose did not.
Excellent. Amphibian identity crisis. Haven't had one of those since the salamander who believed he was a fire sign.
It was all so simple back in the pond. Tail, swim, nap, then boom. Legs, lungs, responsibility. Nobody prepared me for air.
So your primary issue is that evolution gave you legs but skipped the emotional onboarding process.
Exactly. One day I'm in mud. The next, I'm Googling how to budget while being hunted by toddlers with butterfly nets. Ribbit.
Ah, yes. The classic metamorphosis to meltdown pipeline. What specifically triggered today's psychological hop into my office?
A woman tried to kiss me, said I looked like a fixer-upper prince. I panicked, screamed, kicked over her oat milk.
Oat milk? You monster. That was probably her entire personality.
I'm tired, Doc. Tired of being kissed by people hoping I'll turn into their emotionally available boyfriend. I'm not enchanted. I'm damp and anxious.
Sounds like you're suffering from what I call projection-based transformation syndrome. Very common among fairy tale byproducts and metaphorical beings.
They want to kiss me and fix themselves. Lady, I'm not therapy. I'm a moist symbol of regret.
Poetic. Disgusting. But poetic. Tell me, do you miss the pond?
Yes. At least the algae didn't expect me to emotionally evolve. I had one job, float and vibe. Now I'm expected to network.
You feel forced into a narrative arc you didn't ask for. A biological betrayal wrapped in a bedtime story.
It's the legs, Doc. They keep trying to drag me toward ambition. I just want to nap in a wet leaf and scream occasionally.
Relatable. I have a degree and yet I argue with plant-based patients and amphibian existentialists.
You ever try to make peace with the part of yourself that used to be a tail?
No, but I did once attend a retreat where someone yelled at their inner child until it filed for emancipation.
I'm scared, Doc. Scared that I peaked as a larva. Scared that my best self got left behind in the swamp.
Let me clarify. You believe your entire adult struggle is a tragic sequel to your amphibious youth?
Yes. I traded simplicity for complexity. I didn't evolve. I upgraded to anxiety.
Then congratulations. You're officially a grown-up. Welcome to the club. We cry in grocery store parking lots now.
I knew it. Evolution isn't progress. It's just a subscription plan for emotional debt.
And guess what? Your free trial expired the moment you sprouted knees.
Ribbit. That explains everything. My knees are haunted.
So, what do you want from me? Advice? Validation? A pond with Wi-Fi?
I don't know. Maybe a refund. Or at least a sign that hopping in circles counts as growth.
All right. Here's what you're going to do. Embrace your inner swamp. Recognize that change doesn't require purpose. Sometimes it just requires hydration and screaming.
Doc, that might be the most useful nonsense I've ever heard.
It's what I do. Now out you go, you soggy prince of disillusionment. And stop licking yourself in public. It makes the ferns nervous.
Fine, but I'm leaving a Yelp review. 1 star for lack of lily pads.
Why didn't I become a bus driver? At least frogs don't hop on demanding emotional closure and croak in metaphors. Next patient, please. Unless they're a moth with attachment issues. I'm not relighting the lamp for that again.
A few moments later.
Before the next basket case walks in, let me give you another backstory on something I swore I'd never speak of again. I'm not going to say it. Not yet. But trust me, it's something you never expected. Even I didn't expect it. And I lived it.